Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna do another Goldwing video. Nothing really super serious today. We're just gonna check the antifreeze on my Goldwing, and that way for all you newbies out there that may not know how to check it or where everything is, this will be a good video for y'all. Alright, the first thing is you want your bike on the center stand, just because it'll be nice and level, no problem. Then you're gonna come over here to your left side. You need to move the handlebars up. Alright. And if you look in there, I don't know how good you can see it. I'll zoom in a little bit. Right there is where the little reservoir cap is. Now, it's not a twist on or anything. It's just a simple pull up. There's a tab on it. You're just going to pick up and move it. Now, if you're having a hard time getting to it, you can take this out right here, this little extra plastic piece. Just bend it in, and it should just kind of wiggle out. All right, but I should be able to get my hands in there and show y'all how to get it out. Now this is the reservoir, this ain't the radiator cap. I'll show you that in a minute. So let's go ahead and check our antifreeze on the overflow box. And it just pops right out. Oh, there it comes. Nothing to it. Oh, look at that. Alright, see, this cap here is like a dipstick. It works just like an oil dipstick. The one thing you don't want to do is overfill your reservoir box. Otherwise, there's a tube that'll come out and it'll pour antifreeze all over the place. That's happened once to me, not admitting it. Yeah, I might have done that once. But anyway, what you want to do is, you see the two holes in there? You don't want to fill it up past that one. Now, just to be fair, I already filled it up before I did shot the video here, but because it was empty. I haven't checked it in a while. But no higher than that dot right there. And you need to put it in a certain way so that it goes in there and gets in the tank. That's the only thing, because sometimes you'll get caught and it'll just bend like that or go somewhere. So you need to make sure it goes right in the correct way when you put it back and everything. All right, once you got it filled up, if you need to fill it up, I recommend using these transmission funnels. It goes just really good. And then you just take your antifreeze and pour it in there. It works really great. I always have one laying around here somewhere. So, well, it failed. Anyway, when you get it all filled up, make sure you put it in a little at a time. Don't overfill it. These things are kind of finicky. It will, because I had my friend, we did an engine change on a Goldwing, and he told me to fill up the radiator. I did, and I filled up the reservoir all the way up to the top. And when we finally got it running and go test drive it, it was peeling everywhere, and he about had a heart attack. And then I told him, oops, I overfilled it, and then he felt a lot better. Then he wanted to smack me a little bit. But don't overfill these, otherwise it will peel antifreeze, and you'll start wondering what in the world happened and everything. So let's put this back on. Nothing to it. Just put it in like this, and make sure the dipstick, you can feel it. And you're going to want to press this on until it just snaps in there it goes. It snapped right in. Okay. Now to find your radiator cap. Now, you should never really need to mess with this, but unless you're doing, changing the antifreeze, or you got to change in the water pump, anything that causes you to drain the radiator is the only time you need to mess with this cap and everything. And you may need to remove this cover, so we'll just take that out. At least get it out there. I'm just going to move it out just a little bit so you can see it. There's where your cap is, and this is your air filter box. And you get in there, and it's going to be like a regular car. You just check it, but you should really never have to get into it at all. Just like a car, you just fill everything up from the reservoir, and then it'll suck it into the radiator when it needs it. And you just check your reservoir every so often. Alright, guys. I think that's self-explanatory. If you got any questions or anything, leave a comment, message me. I'll be more than glad to help you guys out on these. If you like this video and like to see more, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy the channel, or if I entertained you at the very least, feel free to subscribe if you'd like to hear more of my nonsense and everything. But I would, while I got a chance here, I'll go ahead and give you guys some updates. We are going to be doing some videos here pretty soon. I've got some air horns that we're going to put on this baby. I've got a charge indicator that I'd like to put on. In fact, maybe I just found it. I actually lost it for a few days, but I'm going to show it to y'all. I've got one of these a buddy of mine gave it to me. I got to clean it up a little bit. I think you can see it a little bit. it lights up, little LED lights, and it lets you know how your alternator is doing and what I need to do. Because I told you I went on that trip and I couldn't run my big lights. So I'm probably going to change these lights out eventually. As soon as I get some money, I'm going to go to LEDs. So those are some upgrades we're going to do. So there is definitely some work to be done on this baby. I think my wife has insisted on cup holders first. I don't know why I'm letting her dictate things. And get the CB. She obviously she wants to talk to me while we're riding. I don't want to, but yeah, she wants to, so we'll just leave it at that. So I'll definitely be getting that for the helmets, the CB hookups, and the some fancy cup holders. Yeah. And hopefully here pretty soon, because we're going to take a trip on this thing, I think in April, so I've got to get things rolling on this. Well, guys, it's been fun, and I think that's going to be it for the day. If there's any particular videos that you guys would like to see on Goldwings or anything, or some how-tos, feel free to let me know. I'll help out, or at least make a video, so at least make your struggle a little bit better. Maybe mine too. You never know. I might have the same question, or I've been wanting to do the same thing, and now I have an excuse to do it. Anyway, well, guys, until next time.